Today on the newscast, a new Middle East crisis perhaps in the making as Iran responds to the U.S. attack with threats against Israel. Get all the breaking details next. Hey folks, welcome to the newscast. We have more fallout from that U.S. drone strike last Thursday in eastern Syria. Remember that we reported here in the newscast last Friday that a top Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps officer was killed in that U.S. drone strike, along with 4 others? Well, now Iran is vowing revenge against Israel over that attack. And the timing couldn't be worse, as Israel is already on edge. As we reported here in the newscast, there has been an uptick in attacks by Iran and its proxies against Israel over the past few weeks. And now Israel is warning of a larger conflict with Iran and its proxies looming. Folks, before we get into it, quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you get alerts every time a new video is posted. Hey, we're about 28,000 subscribers away from 700,000 overall. It's hard to believe, but it's very possible we reach that milestone by the end of this year, 2021. Hey, thanks for your support. We bring you these videos every day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekend, depending on the news cycle. And we bringing you news updates from around the world that impact you, no matter where you live. So hey, thanks for joining us here at the Watchman Newscast. Okay, let's get into it. Iran vows revenge against Israel over that U.S. drone strike last Thursday. Now, the U.S. obviously carried out the drone strike in Syria, but Iran sees Israel as being complicit in that attack because Israel and the U.S. are allies. So Iran is blaming Israel, and again, they're vowing revenge. This is according to a statement released by Iran's foreign ministry spokesman, Saeed Khatibzadeh. He said that Israel is, quote, fully responsible for the death of this Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps officer. Again, he is blaming Israel for this attack that happened on Syrian soil carried out by the U.S., but again, Iran holds Israel responsible. Now, Israel has not commented on these statements by the Iranian foreign ministry spokesman. But folks, I think that tells you all you need to know really in some ways. That Israel believes that this may be a target on its back because of its close relationship with the United States. Again, the timing could not be worse. We've had an uptick really over the past month or so in attacks carried out by Iran and its proxies against Israel. Now, 2 days ago, Sunday, November, a roadside bomb exploded in northern Israel near the Lebanon border. Thankfully, no one was injured, but a woman did lose her eyesight. She was blinded in this attack. To Shomron, also known as the West Bank, that biblical heartland of Judea and Samaria. That region has been a hotbed of activity over the past few weeks as well. There have been at least 4 Israelis murdered in cold blood in the Shomron, some of them in Jerusalem as well. And we've had a number of Israelis wounded in these attacks carried out by Palestinian terrorists. So, again, the backdrop here is that Iran is using its proxies, Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and Hamas in the West Bank, Gaza, to carry out these attacks against Israel. And now Iran is saying, hey, we're going to hold Israel fully responsible if anything happens to our nuclear program. That's the ultimate goal of Iran. They want to destroy Israel. On the one hand, you have this proxy war being waged, if you will, against Israel, where Iran is using these various proxies, whether it's in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Gaza, to attack Israel. On the other hand, you have that potential full-scale war that Israel is bracing for down the line with Iran, and its proxies, in particular with the Iranian regime's elite force, that special force, the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps. So Israel is on edge right now. They're increasing their military preparations. Now, rightly so, because who knows when this will come to a head. Will it be next week? Will it be next month? Will it be next year? Only God knows. But Israel is preparing for that coming showdown with the Iranian regime and its proxies. It is a massive showdown in the making, and we fear that when it does happen, it won't just be a regional conflict. It will involve the entire Middle East. And that is why there are so many players involved right now. Russia, China, Turkey, the European Union. The United States, of course, Israel. Everyone is watching this very closely, and rightfully so, because this will have global ramifications. But right now, it's interesting to see how Iran is not only blaming Israel for this attack carried out by the United States, but now they are vowing revenge. Folks, keep this situation, keep Israel in your prayers. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray that God gives to Israel's leaders wisdom as they navigate these very treacherous waters during this season. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here today on the Watchman Newscast. Until next time, God bless you, and remember, never hold your peace. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the Watchman Newscast. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Click subscribe and tap the bell icon to turn on notifications for new episodes every weekday.